Hello, everybody. My name is Heather Noriega, and I currently reside in Washington, D.C. Um, for experience level for clinical research, I would say that I have none. But for the past 8 years, I have been a compounding pharmacy technician. So I've been in a lab. I've made medications and stuff. I have made um, anything from capsules, lotions, creams, ointments, troches, suspensions, suppositories, injectables, um, anything, if you can name it, I've probably made it. So I do have a lot of experience in the area of making the medications. I just do not have um, any experience in clinical trials or clinical research. Um, Define clinical research. So clinical research to me would be basically how we figure out if a medication is beneficial, of the efficacy, the pharmacodynamics, the kinetics of the drug, and to see if there's any potentiality that it could be used for cancer, as an example. Um, the clinical trials part, though, I would say is how we actually do it. So, where we find all of the dynamics and the kinetics and stuff, and then we take it and we actually put it into studies. So, for the clinical trials, there's different, we have the preclinical, which is with animals and stuff, and then we have phase one, two, and three, and possibly four for certain drugs. And in these, that's when we would find how effective the drug is, what kind of dosages that we're supposed to be doing, drug interactions, or if there's anything else that we should know, like any adverse events. That would be a huge one, definitely. So that's how I would define it. So clinical research is how we figure out how beneficial it is for us to use, and then the clinical trials is how we go about it step by step to make sure that the drug really is it's more beneficial than being at risk, which is important. And then three current issues. I would say money is a huge one. So money would definitely be number one. You need money in order to run a trial, so you have to have it. Um, Another one would be time. So, say that you have a short trial and you're doing it because you're trying to save money, but if it's not enough time to actually see if the drug works, then that could be, not really beneficial in any way. It would probably skew data and possibly give false hopes to certain things. So, time is definitely a huge one. And then I would say that a third one would be patience, to make sure that we have patients that actually stay in the excuse me, oh my goodness, I don't know why I want to yawn every time I try to record these. um so I would say the patients. So having a patient and not having them drop out and stuff would be really important. And those would be my three issues that I would generally kind of stick to and stuff. So time, money, and having people not drop out. Two personal learning goals. I'm going to stick with money, because it's one thing that I really want to learn from this course is how to gain the money. So what type of sponsors I would go to or have or need, grants that I could possibly get, how would I fund my clinical trial. Um, and then the second thing that I'd really like to learn about, still going off of money, would be what areas should I be putting certain stuff in? Is certain areas more important than other areas? So in the long run, I guess budgeting would just be a huge one for me. I just need to know where to put everything, where most of my money should go, once I actually get the money for my trial. And yeah, so that's my huge takeaway from this course and what I'm hoping to learn. But again, I hope everybody has a fantastic night. Again, my name is Heather Noriega, and it is nice to meet everybody virtually. I hope that you have a great semester ahead of us, and take care.